Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. The mic decided that it did not want to work for me today. Just a pre-warning, the internet has been cutting in and out, so hopefully that won't be an issue. Bob has restarted it and hopefully everything's fine. Hello Kim, hello Kathleen, hello Catherine, hello Christine, hello Bonnie, hello Bob, hello, hello, hello. Oh, of course, yeah. So I have put a poll up. I couldn't decide on what to color, and I wanted to color something in books that I haven't colored in yet. One of which is this one here from Christine Caron. I just love this page. It's just so cute. And hello Connie and hello Connie. Hello, both my Connies. So this one here, which is just absolutely adorable, or this one here, which is also absolutely adorable. Now this one here does fit in well with one of Shannon's prompts for mythic. Unicorns are mythological creatures, so it will fit well in her prompt as well. So that's why I chose it. So the unicorn page or the winter warmth page. So I put that poll up there. Get your votes in. Um, and I'll fix the camera because it looks a little wonky. I'm just going to default it. Let me know if that's fuzzy for y'all. If it's not, that's good. It's just me. Yeah, also covers for busy page prompt as well. Yeah. So we got this one or we got this one. I guess I should just put them side by side. So those are the choices that we have today. Hopefully all of you have had a wonderful holiday season and enjoyed the new year coming in. And now we are in 2025. Crazy, I know. We don't even have flying cars yet. Like, what the heck? Hello, Kenny. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. I have missed you all so much. I don't get to go to anybody's streams anymore, and I miss everybody. I'm hoping that Emily does at least one or two Saturday streams so I can actually get to say hi to her. Yeah, I was expecting flying cars and robotic maids by now. Come on now. Get with it, people. Teleporters. I want teleporters. That's all I want. Just teleporters. Don't even have to go with the flying cars. Just teleporters. I'll teleport to the grocery store, teleport all the groceries home. So much easier. I have to go grocery shopping. Yeah, exactly. Get with it. Come on, people. Pitter patter. I've been bugging Bob for a teleporter for years. Still haven't got one. He said we don't have a basement, so he can't do experiments in the basement. So, yeah. Hello, Alex. Uh-oh. Getting up there. Hello, Callie. Good morning. There is a poll up there between this page and this page, and we are going to be using the Caran d'Ache Luminance because I haven't used them in a while, and I want to. Not because of anything else, just because I want to. All right, so I'm going to call the poll here in just a few minutes. We've got 17 votes in, 19 people. So who hasn't voted? Anybody that hasn't voted, get your votes in. So we have 59 for the Mountain King, which is the unicorns, and 41 for the winter warmth. So get your votes in on which one you want to see done. I miss everybody. I don't get to see nearly enough of you all. Hello, Mona. Good morning, Mona. And with studying and trying to get oh, I do have some good news that was, you know, coming from my job. I'm kind of proud of myself. I know my instructor is proud of me. Of course, as a call center, you know that the calls get monitored for training and quality experience and that sort of thing. And I got a 4.5 out of a 5 for quality. So, yeah, so I got a high quality score. I didn't get a 5, but I did get a 4.5, which is amazing to me. All right, I'm going to call this poll. So we've got 18 votes in, 20 people in. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, it's not just the voice though, it's also understanding what I'm doing, which I really don't sometimes, but it is what it is and I'll learn it as I go and I am doing my best, so. Yeah. All right, so last chance to get your vote in. We're at 56 for the Mountain King and 44 for Christine Caron. So RJ Hampson is winning at the moment. Last chance to get your vote in. We've got 18 votes, 20 people. And I'm going to call the poll here in 1 minute. Figured I'd let it go up for 15 minutes. So, yeah, I'll get into it as the days go by and the more calls I take. I've only taken a few calls, so the more calls I take, the more I'll be able to navigate better. Yeah, the coworkers workers are absolutely fantastic, and the job itself, like I said, I haven't taken many calls, and all of the calls I have taken, all of the people have been absolutely wonderful. I have not taken any calls where people have called me names or hung up on me. So I'm expecting it at some point, but if it happens, it happens. But yeah, the job is different. Definitely what I enjoy doing, which is helping people. So, all right, guys, last chance to get your vote in. I'm going to hit end poll, and it looks like the Mountain King is going to win if you don't get your votes in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll now. So we are going to be coloring the Mountain King. Both pages I absolutely adore, so both pages I really want to color. And I will be coloring the other one at some point, just not today. So this is the page that we're going to be coloring. And let's see, we're going to zoom you in and up, because we're going to actually start on the background. And we're going to use, so this one here is the daytime page. They do have a nighttime page as well, but I'm going to actually do a sunset, or a sunrise, I should say, on the background. So I want to do that first. So we're going to grab our darker colors here first of all. So I want this one, I want this one, and then I want this one, and then we'll move into the blues or the reds and that sort of thing. So we're going to start with the night sky up at the very top. Oh yeah, it will happen at some point, but you know, it is a very, very busy page. So we're going to start up here in the dark. And right now I'm just using the number 009 black. I am using the luminance. I'm sorry, Shannon. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. You know, and that is something that does happen, especially, you know, with dealing with people that have lost their cell phone or broken their cell phones or had their cell phone stolen. And I have one of those personalities and one of those voices that makes them feel better, and that makes my day so good. I am so, so happy to be able to do that for people. Hello, butterflies. Um, because he's a medicine man, or something to that effect. It is a headdress more than anything else. You know, it the I'm able to show empathy in my voice, and you know, not sympathy, but empathy. And that's what a lot of people are looking for when they are frustrated with that, is just somebody to listen to them. You know, a lot of times the frustration and the irritation comes from being transferred around everywhere and nobody listening to them. So I am happy to be the one that listens. Now I'm just going to sharpen this pencil, not in that sharpener. I just want a sharpener that it fits in. And I haven't used my Loomies in a while, so I figure that I would use my Loomies. Thank you, Kim. And my phone voice is even worse, so. You guys get my normal voice. They get my phone voice. Yes, but they're not going to fix your phone. I've never had to say I haven't had to say I'm really sorry, but your claim cannot be completed because you don't have coverage yet. I haven't had to say that yet. So, Joe said no more dogs. Yeah, I said no more dogs. Right now um it's just not in the cards right now for us to have another dog. Dogs are a lot of work, especially when you get them as puppies, that I just don't have the time for right now. Hello, Yana. Ooh, snow and ice. No, thank you. I'll take my rain. So this is probably boring the heck out of y'all. Um, right now I'm just doing the top of the sky and getting that filled in. And as we move it down, it's going to start getting lighter as we get to the mountain area here, where that sun is going to start coming up at. I have a vision. All right. So there we have our black area. Oof. I am sorry, Yana. Oh, your phone warranty has run out. I'm sorry. Yeah, that too. So now I'm using the I do believe Payne's Gray, which is a darker gray. And we're going to just come down to a certain point with the Payne's Gray. Darker up at the top and then lightening it as we come down. Hello, Mandy. Organizing the study. Awesome. But I am enjoying going to work, not just working from home. I do find that I can concentrate just a little bit better sometimes when I'm actually going to work. Just going to darken this up here a little bit. Blending that. And I'm getting a lot more exercise. Yes, definitely make sure that you have all the areas, all the bases covered in case the power goes out. Nothing worse than the power going out and not having any heat, especially in an ice storm. Just try to be careful, Yana. I worry about your safety being alone in the house. I like Payne's Gray. I like the transition between the Payne's Gray and the black because it does give a soft transition. And then when you come in with the next gray, which is going to be a lighter gray coming into the sunrise colors, it will be a good transition. When first thing in the morning, when the sun is just coming up and you look up at the sky or at the skyline and the stars are still out, the sky is still dark, and then it just gradually starts getting lighter until it gets down to the sun area. That's what we're going for. I can't say that's what we'll achieve, but that's what we're going for. All right, now let's try to. I'm going to turn the book here just so that I can get a good area of transition here. Because now we're starting to come into that open area. Sorry, there. I know I went off camera, but I had to get that line in there. In these areas here, the line's not so important because we're going to be blending that. But as we come where the sun is going to be coming up here, and this area here is going to start having those yellows and reds and oranges in it. We want the transition to be a smooth one. Ah, yes. Yes, safe can be easy enough. It's staying warm that can be a little bit trickier. So I'm just putting a couple of lines just so I know how far not to go and like how far to stay above. Like I said, we do have one more color of gray that's going to go in here, and it's going to be a brighter color, much more light gray. And I'm going to slowly drag this color down into it after we get that started. Yeah, maybe some of the Presto logs. You can order those off of Amazon, though I don't know if they'll deliver in time. It's not ideal, but it's definitely better than nothing at all. All right. Yeah. Sometimes they have them at the grocery stores, Walmart, that sort of thing. But if you're not able to get out or don't want to get out before that storm hits, and like I don't like driving at all if I know ice is coming. So, hello Andrew and Mandy. Good day, good day, good day. I have missed you. It's been a long time since I've seen you. And we're just going to slowly, this is when we're going to start layering things up. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful holiday season out there. Yeah, if the pilot light is on, you should be able to use it. But if the pilot light is out, you would have to use the electric start. Yours may be an older one as well that doesn't use the electric start, which you can bypass the electric start and just put a match into it, light it up. All right, I'm going to do the same thing here. I was going to say I haven't even started it yet. I've been too busy reading manuals to process screens. Oh, wow. That is a busy girl. I wish I lived closer because I want all your puppies. I don't want a new dog, but puppies are just so cute. I can't take care of them, so it's kind of a good thing that I don't live close by. I would just come visit them all, though. You would have to keep them all so I could visit. And just making sure that I've got enough color on there. Oh, nice. They were just talking about firewood. I don't know if you can get any to Kentucky, but you know. Yana needs some. She's in Kentucky though, so you know. Now I'm not leaving that hard line there. I am going to transition that line down. But I had to get what I wanted to blend into it down first. Yeah. Oh, burr. I need coffee, I think. Yeah, shipping might be a bit much. And I don't think it would get there in time for the ice storm either. Ooh, that is a little low. Yeah, Bob doesn't like it when the weather owes him heat. You know, when temperatures get down to negatives. Yeah. He figures that it's a deficit. We don't like deficits. -2. That's just too cold. Just gonna come down a little bit further on this one. Yeah, same here. Rain, rain, and lots of rain. All right, so there's our area that we're going to transition into. Now we're going to start going into our light colors down into our reds. So we're going to start with, mhm, what's this one? Is this the one I want? Yeah. We're going to start with the Naples ochre, and we're going to cover everything and build down with it. So we're going to come into here. And you can't see any of that color at all. And we're going to add that yellow, light yellow into the light gray, giving it that glow. I'm going to turn the page here just so I can get that in there properly. And of course we'll come in and we'll soften that hard line there. And I'm being very loose in this area because we're going to be building more color on here and I don't want to fill up the tooth of the page. All right. And then we're going to take that light gray. We're just going to soften this transition here. Although in nature you're going to see that hard line. No matter what you do, it's going to be there. Like so. And then we're going to go into a deeper yellow. That's awesome. Hello, Marilyn. Have fun running errands. Don't do too much. Okay, then I'm just going to start coming in here. Just making that one area a little bit darker and blending it up into the Naples yellow there. This one here is number 820, which is golden bismuth yellow. And then we're just going to take that, we're going to transition it in. And then we're going to go with this one here, which is apricot. We're going to start down at the bottom and we're going to work our way up. Going a little bit heavier up here. Get that orange in there. The paper in this book is a typical Amazon paper. It's not as toothy as some of the Amazon papers, but it's still thin Amazon paper. And this is one of the soft covers. The hardcover ones are a little bit less of an Amazon paper and more of a little bit better quality, but it's still fairly thin. Now I want that to even out a little bit there. And then we're going to take that yellow. this yellow. So I'm just evening out the transitions down into the gully here. Building that color up a little. Okay. And then we're going to use this one here, which is 533, which is dark cadmium orange. Yes, absolutely. You can buy digital copies of R.J. Hampson's books. Yes, I did do a poll. I am working in R.J. Hampson's Mountain King. It wasn't put on the description because we just decided. But we are working in R.J. Hampson's Mountain King. And I don't typically do the backgrounds first, but I wanted to do this background first because it's going to dictate where the lights and shadows and that sort of thing are going to be. So I wanted to make sure that I got that in there so that we could work on that light and shadow areas. Just going to bring in a little bit more of that orange here. All right, and then we're going to go red. So we're going to use scarlet. And this is going to be the area that the sun is rising to. Like so. Oh no! I'm sorry that you lost all of that, Mandy. I'm just going over the area above the sun and into the sun with the 533, which is the dark cadmium orange. And then we're going to take this one. This one is number 61, which is permanent red. And we're just going to come up in here a little into that orange. And we're going to take that scarlet again down here. Like so. And there we have our sunrise. Yeah, it is a bummer when that does happen. No worries, no worries. Welcome back. Yeah. Well, yeah, just make sure that you take a look at it and see if the repair shops can do anything for you. Sometimes they can get those pictures off of there for you. Sucks when your computer does that. Just using the Caran Dash blender, just pulling that color down and blending it all together, getting rid of the little swirl lines from my coloring and getting a soft transition between each of those layers. Like so. All right. Now that that's done, that gives us the ability to work on the waterfalls and the mountains around it and that sort of thing. It gives us where those lights are going to come through and what's going to show brighter. So we're going to have a little bit of yellow coming through here with the brightness of the sun coming down, and a little bit up here, a little tiny bit up there, just from the light moving with the water. All right, now let's do our water. I need this one. And because it is fairly dark still, oh, I must have been doing some sort of skin tone with my Lumies. I have one of the skin tone ones turned upside down, so that tells me that I probably was. Alright, so this one, and this one. And we're going to do a little bit of a darker blue. So maybe a touch of this one. We'll see. Alright, so we've got foam down here in this area here. So we're going to start on the water coming up here. So this is number 180, which is malachite green. And I'm just putting a light layer of it down here at the bottom of the waterfalls because it's still fairly dark out. So I'm putting in where those shadow lines are going to be and the movement of the water. So where the water's the deepest, it's going to have that shadow line and that shadowy color. Well, it's going to be wintry. Come on. Maybe I'll do all the mountains in this area here with snow and then just gradually come into the spring areas. Just for Mandy. And I'm coming through with the gray. So again, this one is the steel gray, which has a bit of a blue to it. And I missed a little bit here. Movement there. That's an area you're going to see more of the dirt under. Now I'm using number 661, which is light cobalt blue. And then this one here is silver gray, which has a blue silver color to it. And then we're going to do the same thing down here. So we're going to come up with a bit of the gray, just darkening that shadowy area there. Well, I'm glad that you're able to have somebody there that can get you that info off the SD. And we're coming through with that blue. And then the silvery gray. All right, Mandy, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I do appreciate it, and I have missed you a lot. So I hope you have a wonderful day. All right. Hello, Britt. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you. Haven't gotten very far on it, but that's okay. We've got an hour still. Then I'm going to go and undecorate the Christmas tree. Who has taken down their Christmas decorations? I was going to on the first, but I had to work, so. Is Alex catching typos? With help from the cats? Oh my goodness. That's too funny. Yeah, I gotta take mine down today. It's amazing how little you get done in the weekdays and how much you have to cram into the weekends when you work during the week. Although once I get onto the regular shift, that will change, so that'll be good. Yeah, yeah, the outside ones, if they're covered in snow, would not be coming down. I am not going out there and freezing my fingers off to take down the decorations. Those will wait till spring if it snowed here. Absolutely. And 4 inches of snow is better than 4 feet of snow, I'm just saying. Just going back and forth with these colors, making sure that I have a good variation on the waterfall. And so that's the waterfall. Now, I'm going to do these as trees, but I'm going to do them as a really dark tree, and then we'll put snow on it. So this is dark sap green. And we're just going to color the whole thing. And then we'll come through with a gel pen and put dots of snow on it. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do from the mountains down to where the leaves are coming up out of the ground, so about to here is all going to be snow covered. And then we'll put a little bit of a snow edge right about here, and then we'll start melting it and putting in the spring green colors. And coming in with the lush colors of spring and magic from around the mythical beasts. All right, Connie, have a wonderful weekend, and I hope that one day I'll be able to see your streams again. Oh, Connie, yeah, just so you know, I did get a book that I put on my wish list because of you. Just saying, it's all your fault. Um, hubby bought me the Under the Water Chris Vogel. I think it's Chris Vogel. No. Yes, Crystal Vogel. This one. It's all your fault. Just saying. Hello, Sue. Happy Saturday. Britt's tree is down. Yeah, I have the fairy one too. And the one that I had in there that I thought was the fairy one was a printed book, so it's already colored and has the tails with it. Um, but I want the uncolored one as well. So I've updated my wish list with it. Hello, Della. And like I said, we're going to be updating or adding, not updating. My brain is stuck on updates now. Um, we'll be adding the white gel or the white paint to these trees to make them look like they are covered in snow. But that will be done last, of course. Just want to get some color on them. So that I don't end up coloring them as rocks instead of trees. Because, yeah, my brain just might do that for me. All right, now for the actual rocks, the mountains behind, we're going to take this one, slate gray and steel gray, and then this blue as well for the iciness. And we will, of course, be adding white to it as well. Hello, Bee. Welcome, welcome. It's great to see you. So I'm going to start off with the darker. And because we're going to be adding some ice to this little edge here, we're going to be adding some yellows to, just for that light reflection off of the ice that's going to be forming there. And that glow from the sun on the edge of the rocks. And you've got to remember the different dimensions and the layers as well. Yeah, you might want to do that before they start going crazy. Nothing worse than trying to get food in the house for emergency purposes and everybody's lost their brain at the grocery store. It is a sunrise. Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't completely blended it yet. I think I need to be adding a little bit more of the dark area, but we'll see once we get the other colors down. And then we'll take a little bit of Prisma white. Oh, it decided that you were going to see it all whether I wanted you to or not. Isn't that fun? I hate it when it does that. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. We're going to take some Prisma white and we're going to do the top here. And then when we come through with the paint, it will give us a good area to put the paint on it. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. People lost their brain about a lot of things when the pandemic came through. All right, we're going to take a touch of yellow up here, and then a little touch of that orange down here. And the lighter orange as well, like so. We're just going to spread that in. I didn't ask you to. my device is talking to me again. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Just cover those areas that are jutting out and jagged. I'm going to have those shadows on it. And then this one. And then I want to sharpen this. Yes, walking is a little bit more important. Absolutely. Sunrise will have black above it. A sunset will have the blues above it. Because it's going down. And it will have a lot more red in the upper sky area where the sun is moving down from. That's Just my visual interpretation of it. That's what my eye sees anyway when I see a sunset or a sunrise. Just didn't like the way that was transitioning, so I'm just using the blender just to transition it a little better. And we've got the yellow here. And then the orange. Coming down there. Yeah, you just got to look at it when it's happening. You have to be able to see without the clouds and that sort of thing. Sometimes the sky will look darker than it is, but it all depends on the clouds and the cloud formations and where are the lights coming from. Okay, I'm going to turn the page here because I'm going to bring in the blue. So this is the light cobalt blue. Remember this part here we're going to do as snow. So we're going to put the shadows in the snow here. Same with this side here. Awesome, Callie. Yes, you must glitterify fairy wings. That is a necessity and a requirement. Just saying. Fairy wings should be glitterified. All right, and then we're going to take a light purple as well. So we're going to take a little bit of this violet gray and put in some of those shadows here as well. Yeah, no, gargoyle wings don't usually have glitter, but you know, it's your gargoyle. If you want it glittery, glitterify it. If you want your gargoyle wings to be glittery, glitterify them. They are yours. And you know, just so you know, if it's you know trying to be realistic and that sort of thing, it would just be a statue and it's all gray. But they're mythological beasts. So now remember, this is going to have white added to it, so putting in a little bit of this color is going to go a long way. But if it doesn't look right, it's not a big deal either because of the fact that we're going to be adding that white to it. All right. And let's grab the Lumi white. And we're just going to blend all of that together in the white. Well, it could be covered in dewdrops, which would make it sparkly if the light is hitting it properly. Just saying. If you're going for realism here, that could be what it's attributed to. They could be covered in dew. Yeah. Updates do mess everything up. I'm just saying. When I go to work on Monday, I've got to deal with that because I was pre-warned by our IT guy that there was a bunch of updates coming through. So to make sure that I turned off my computer properly so that they could put the updates through. So I get to deal with all the update stuff on Monday. For our system. And hopefully it doesn't completely mess it up like it has the past 3 updates. All right, so there we have our snow. I'm going to come in and we're going to do the background here. So the dirt areas and the rocks. So I'm going to grab a bit of a brown. Want a darker brown here. I think we want sepia 50%. It is already there, yeah. It is on printables. So if you have a printer, by all means, you can print that, choose your own colors, that sort of thing. And just make sure he prints the right one because I know that there's a couple of them there. One is for pencils up to the size of a Faber-Castell, and the newer one goes up to the Caran d'Ache. So just check the dates. If it's older, it's will only hold up to the Faber-Castell size. Yeah, all of the things that are in my print shop are available on printables. So the stickles holder, the colored pencil holder, all of those things. If you have a 3D printer, you are welcome to print them yourself. Awesome. Yes, yours is a newer style that holds up everything. And I went through yours when Bob finished printing it and cleaned out all of the pencil holes and made sure that there wasn't any leftover filament in there that would have stopped the pencils from sitting in there properly. You're welcome. But that's a service that I do just to make sure that everything works well on what we've sold. So I can't do that for you when you print it yourself. Just know when you print it yourself that there are parts that you do have to buy and you do have to put together. If you want some help with that, let me know and I will get Bob to walk you through it. So you do have to buy the steel bar that holds um, the pencil part into the holder. So because the filament bar that he tried to use the first time didn't work out so well. You No, what you do, Britt, is you take an old pencil, um, as chunky as you can get, and you put it down into the holes and you turn it until it till it fits in there loosely. All it is a little bit of filament that gets down into like as it's printing. It's either a little bit of stringing or a little bit of filament depending upon the filament you use that can get down in there. So you just use a pencil and clean it out. If it's really bad, then you use a file on or a piece of sandpaper on the pencil and just turn it around in there until it is smooth. All right, now I need a lighter brown. Actually, I want this one. So depending upon the filament that you're purchasing, a lot of the Asian filament, especially if it's a silk, and your husband will know what that means. Silks are shiny. They will string a lot. So be careful of that when purchasing your filaments. Silks are very stringy. Yeah, yeah, you need to use a bar. We did try to use a printable bar, and it kept on snapping. So we went to a metal bar because it's just stronger. And I am currently using French gray. And I'm going to use an actual gray on these rocks here. All right, so I want this one. Yes, yes. Yes, okay. I'm not sure about the bamboo filament. We don't use bamboo, so I'm not sure how their filament works. If it's stringy or not. From what I've heard, it's not, so we don't use bamboo, so just letting you know that even with bamboo or even with like the higher up Prusa filaments and stuff like that, if it's a silk, you can have some stringing. So usually with stringing, all you have to do is hit it with a heat gun, just your little craft heat gun, and it will knock down those filament strings. But yeah, you can get any of the things that are in my shop off of printables. I think it's printables that he has it on. Just don't resell it. I think that's one of his conditions for printable, for it being on printables, is that it's not for resale. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes getting the, it's just like using a blender for that kind of pencil. Sometimes it works better. I haven't seen a single one of the silks that doesn't string up though, so be careful with silk. Silk filament does have a tendency to do things that you don't expect it to do or want it to do. Thank you. All right, and we are going to come down here with some snow as well as that hangs over. Now we're going to add, I'm just going to take a little bit of white. I'm going to add it here because this is part of this. And I'm just going to color this in with white. I will be coming back through with the purple gray as well. And this will be also done with the paint just to make it a little more dimensional and separate it from the snow itself. All right, now we've got spring coming through here. So we're going to come in with a little bit of a brighter green. And we're going to start doing that spring color for the grass. So we're going to come in with, oh, go figure, grass green. Hello, Dawn. Yeah, matte filaments work a lot better. I do like the matte filaments. I like the silks as well. And I do like glitters. Glitters work great too. It's just getting used to the temperatures and that to print things on. Now I'm not going to go all the way up to the line. I'm actually going to take an eraser and erase how far up I went there, because we want to transition some snow onto it. And I will be doing that more with the paint than anything else. So actually, yeah, I am going to go up to the edge. I just thought about it. I'm going to bring the paint down into it, which will transition, but it'll give that um, green color to the edges of the snow that's coming over that's melting. All right. Okay, so that's one part done. And zoom you in just a little tiny bit more. Come on, go the right way. There we go. That's better. Then we're going to go a little darker with this one, which is dark English green. And we're going to put in the shadows from the edge of the trees here and the plant life. Not so much coming up here, but there's little bits of the edge that's going to show a little darker here. And then we're going to do these little areas here. And this area here coming off the snow. And down here is going to shadow the rock here. This image is called Hidden Valley, Secrets Under the Waterfalls. Contemplating a nap? Oh, I would be contemplating a nap right now too. But I have to have something to eat, put away the Christmas decorations, and then do some laundry because tomorrow I have to go grocery shopping. So I need to get the laundry done today. All right, and then we're going to go back over it with that grass green. Yeah, that's where I have to go too. I'm doing that tomorrow. Oh, and for anybody out there that has stickles or wants a stickle holder, hubby has redesigned mine, and I will show you at the end of stream if you want to see it. But he redesigned it to hold all of them in one instead of having two, which is really cool. So he's actually got a design for one that I don't know if he's published yet, that holds 63 bottles of Stickles or liquid pearl. So I've got all my stickles and liquid pearl in one place. I don't have to juggle two holders. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like going on a Saturday. I prefer to go midweek in the middle of the day. However, now that I have to work, I have to go during the weekend. Good to hear, Bonnie. Good to hear. I'm glad they're all doing well. With that cold, ugh. As long as all the critters and all the fur babies are doing good. All right. And we're just going to keep adding that color, building it up. Like I said, I will be adding some white to the areas that the snow is coming in contact with and bringing that snow over top where it's transitioning from winter to spring. Yeah, I don't like going out at nighttime either, but it is what it is. Ashley! Oh my God, Ashley! Sorry. I got way too excited about that. Missed you. Oh, love you and miss you and give the little one a lovely, lovely, lovely hug for me and Merry Christmas. Oh my goodness, you just made my heart sing. Ashley, you just made my heart sing. You can't hear it, but it's there. Oh, I'm sorry your toes are chilly. Yeah, people are probably all going, okay, she went psycho. Ashley does lurk a lot in streams when she can, but she's been so busy with rehearsals and all those things. She has not come into a stream in a long time, and we all miss her because she's funny and she's wonderful and we love her. And one day she will stream again. Yes, you're always lurking. I have missed you. I hope Tammy comes back soon too, because I miss her too. All these wonderful streamers that have taken breaks. Life just gets in the way sometimes. It makes it difficult to come back. Don't mean that don't miss them and don't love them. Like Ashley and Tammy and Belinda and Sammy, Shell, Tanya, all those people. Tanya's not really taking a break. She's just not there anymore. She's just going to hang out with us and chat, and we will be happy to have her. Yeah, Shell too. Yeah. And she's been busy renovating and, teaching and life in general. Kids and Toe Man. Vicky, yeah, Pickle. Well, Pickle is still producing videos. I did see that she did a to be colored for the month, so I'm not sure if she's just on break or if she's done. I think she's just on break. I'm hoping. I'm hoping because I like Pickle's streams too. Can't watch any of them anymore, but I like them. And we've got a lot of shadowing going on down here. Yeah, I watched it too. I do watch the videos that come out and the streams that come out for the most part. There are some that I have missed that I haven't had the opportunity to rewatch. I did watch Shannon's prompt video and Pickles to be colored and Emily's. I watched Emily's little video that she just put out about the quilt. I did get a chance on my lunch hour to pop into Shannon's yesterday when she was doing reading things, which I thought was great because I got to pop in. I thought she was going to, that she did those later, but oh, nice. That is so sweet. I love the Matchstick Mouse Winter. That is so sweet. I love it. That is definitely Happy Mail right there. It's a sweet book. Oh, come on, Britt. You can do it. It's funny because another friend of ours her name is Britt, and she's just starting to get into the artsy stuff. And she's always done little painting little bits of painting and this, that, and the other thing, but she's getting more into the painting and creating. She's does printing as well, and hello, Allison. Yeah, I understand that with the little ones that you got. Absolutely. Trying to stream or anything that like that when you have little kids around is definitely difficult. I would not have been able to do it when my boys were little. They would just be too much into it. So we'll give you until the little ones are in school. That's all we're giving you though. Have a great walk, Dawn. Enjoy. Don't get too cold. Yep, you got a little bit of time. Well, little fingers don't ruin pages. They give you directions. They give you opportunities to change the page. Yep, yep. Please post them because they are absolutely beautiful. I love all the things you make. She's been doing a lot more crafting and card making than coloring in coloring books, but she does color her cards, which is still coloring, and I still love seeing the things that you create because they're just beautiful. And for anyone that is in my Discord, please don't feel that you can only post things that are colored in the Discord. Same with the Facebook group. If you're in my Facebook group, post anything that you do artistically. Even if it's not coloring, you can post it. Just saying. Because I don't want you to feel that you can't post because it's not coloring related. Anything that you do that is beautiful and artistic and well, something that you have done, you can post it. Of course, don't post something that somebody else has done just because you think it's pretty. That's not allowed. But anything that you've done, post it. Ashley is doing some absolutely gorgeous little paintings. Oh, Allison, welcome to the Pixies. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you coming out and joining us and hanging out with the Pixies. And of course, you have access now to any of the emojis. Oh, and I just want to say, Kim, thank you so much for joining my monthly subscription over on Ko-fi. I do appreciate that. I love all your guys' support, whether it's just patting me on the back and telling me it'll be okay to financially helping out. I do appreciate it. So Kim, below your the video on your screen, there should be a join button. Absolutely, you are perfectly fine, darling. Yeah, there's a join button below the video on YouTube. I find it's easier to find if I'm on a computer, but it should be there on the phone too. I do have several different ways that people can support the channel, so. Oh, I don't have my phone in my room, so I don't know if you're on a phone or not. Yes, Ashley is here. She is hiding and lurking, but she may come back before I finish. I'm trying to stretch it out a little bit to see if she does, but hopefully she'll be able to come back and chat a little bit after Sawyer goes down for a nap. Sawyer is her little nephew, so. And I do believe that there is a link in Nightbot that you can just type in membership. One sec, let me check Nightbot. Actually, if I'm going to do that, I might as well do this. Oh, maybe I won't. There you go. Nope, that's the... Alex, I thought you were a pixie. Yeah, for some reason my computer has locked up, so I can't. Hopefully it unlocks, otherwise I'm not going to be able to, end the stream. That's the Patreon. Oy vey. There you go. Memberships are live. So if you click that link, Kim, that Nightbot came up with, yes. If you click on the link for the membership there, it will give you. No, you're fine, Catherine. But if you click on that link, um, you can join the membership. Aw, thank you so much for joining, Kim. Welcome to all the new Pixies. I appreciate you all joining me and supporting the channel. It's a great pleasure to be able to still be here with you all on at least 2 days a week. So I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. And appreciating the channel. I'm just going over this with the Caran d'Ache blender, just smoothing it out just a little bit. Awesome! You're fine. Well, no worries at all. We are coming close to the end of the stream, so I'm gonna hang out for as long as you're able to. How have you been? I have missed you. When are you coming back? I'm gonna shoot all the questions at you now. Are you coming back? Yeah. Where can I watch your latest show and all those things? Because I love hearing you sing. You're not leaving me that quickly. I know you've been working so hard on the theater and at work and with Sawyer and all the things. Boyfriend on the couch and I've missed you. So you're not allowed to get away from me that quickly. Yes. Yes, if you do exclamation point Ashley, you should be able to get the channel for Ashley's channel. Yeah, that was a little much. Please don't do that again. I was a little bit concerned for your health. Yeah, absolutely. Make sure that you hang out in the Discord. I do appreciate you hanging out with the Discord as well. No, I have my own Nightbot account. Well, get some rest, Kim. Absolutely. Awesome. Well, make sure that you put them back up because a lot of people miss you. And a lot of people watch those old videos just to get, things like how to do swamp guy. I'm just saying. I got a job. What do you think of that, Ashley? I'm working 9 to 5. What? All right. You guys want to see the stickles holder? All right. And zoom that out. So that's how far we've gotten on here. I will do the grass all the way up to here. Um, and then we will work on it some more on Monday. Yep, 9 to 5. What the hell? Oops. Heck. Yeah, heck. Yeah. Tammy and Shell have been busy too. And Ashley and Shell are always in touch, just saying. Tell Shelvin I need to touch her too. We miss her. Yeah, yeah. And if it's not doing well for your health and your mental health, Ashley, don't push yourself because I know how that can be. And you know me, if you run out of spoons, I have plenty, and I'm always willing to share. All right, I'm going to show you the sticker holder. Hold on a sec, Bonnie. Ugh, Bob made me a new sticker holder. It's massive. It's massive. And it holds all my stickles. Yeah, exactly. And I've got all my liquid pearls and all my stickles in there. All 63 of them. And it actually takes up less room than the two stickle holders that I had. Yes, yes. Those are always fun. So this is 63. Shiny! Exactly. The sparkly and the shiny and the shiny and the sparkly. All right, Kim, go and have a nap. Get some rest. Of course, I will be back on Monday. Ashley, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Awesome. Ashley, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. You gotta have the toad. You better have your mistletoe up for the Christmas holidays. I'm just saying. Uh, all right, guys. I will be back Monday night, which for me will be at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure that you, of course, like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, love you too, Ashley. I have missed you so much. All right, guys. Until next time, remember, relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye bye for now.